welcome back to the channel. Veracity is either going to 100x from where we currently are now, or price is going to zero. What we're about to witness is Veracity's biggest test, and I'm going to walk you through all what I'm talking about in this video, because it's very important that you all understand this. And again, this isn't just my personal opinions, this is us looking at data for the overall cryptocurrency market, altcoins, and how the performance has panned out once they cross a certain milestone within a bull cycle. So watch this video until the very end. Now, the first thing I want to say is well done for those of you that bought at these lows. If you did, guess what? You're still in profit. You're up over 12% despite Veracity selling off over the weekend. Now, I'm sure you all understand that this sell-off was not unique to Veracity. In fact, Veracity had one of the more modest sell-offs over the weekend, only selling off 34%, whereas other altcoins sold off as much as 40 to 50%. So Veracity's sell-off hasn't been that bad. But with that being said, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It's mainly because Veracity already has such a low market cap value. Veracity's market cap is now at $58 million. This project is extremely small with a market cap rank now of 575. So Veracity has a long way to go, and we're either going to go to 100x or we're going to zero. Now let's get straight into the video. And if you missed out on this entry, it means you're not subscribed. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of these free buy updates and more. So subscribe right now. I'll wait. Done. Perfect. Now let's get into this video. Now, the sell-off that occurred was because of the tensions arising in the Middle East. This sent shockwaves through the entire market. We're already starting to see the market bounce back, although we're not out of hot water just yet. We could see a further downside decline across the board, depending on how the scenario escalates and what ends up happening, the outcome of the escalation or de-escalation, and I'm sure we're going to find out over the next 24 to 48 hours, right? So if you see a further sell-off in Bitcoin, expect Veracity to remain stagnant, but that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about once things go parabolic. 4 days until the Bitcoin halving. If Bitcoin breaks out, if altcoins break out, if we do not see short-term Veracity go back above our all-time highs, we are in deep trouble. And by deep trouble, I don't mean that we're not going to at least hit that $1 billion market cap. I think that will happen before the end of the bull cycle, but I'm talking that 100x, that $10 billion plus. We need to move fast. Here's the reason why. From where we currently are now, even if Veracity 10x's from where we currently are now, right? Let's just say we 10x. Well, that will only bring Veracity's market cap to $580 million. It will still be a very, very small project. We need to see Veracity get above $1 billion very, very soon. So number one, we need to clear these all-time highs. That's the first thing that needs to happen. Now, based on what's occurred before for Veracity, although I will say past performance is no indicator of future success, so be very, very careful and understand nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. But with that being said, we've seen Veracity move 400 plus percentage points in less than a week. A 200% move based on the analysis could happen within 48 hours. This is not a large percentage move. We need to see these kinds of aggressive moves. And what I want to see happen before altcoins start to top out, so let me slow things down. So before altcoins start to reverse, before major profit taking starts to occur and we see prices pull back, which is an event that will take place soon. Again, join the free Telegram group for more information on that. The link is below. But before that event, we need to see Veracity above this our first target area of 0.034, which is 500% from where we currently are now. So realistically, we're going to need to see Veracity repeat a price move that one of our 10x plus tokens achieved, IO's network, right, where it achieved over over 600% in 1 month, and this kind of stuff. We need to see the same for VRA. Now, ideally, before any major pullback, to be fully transparent with you all, we will need to see Veracity around that $500 million market cap, which again isn't that large. That will only bring us to 0.062, and again the market cap value would be at around 580 million to 600 million dollar market cap. Still very small. This all needs to occur before the Bitcoin halving. If it does not, sorry, not before the Bitcoin halving, but before any other major pullback. That's what needs to happen. If it doesn't, then it's highly unlikely we're going to hit the $10 billion threshold. I think we still hit, $1 billion, which is, as I said, fairly modest. We could even potentially hit 2, 3. That depends overall on when the pullback happens and where Bitcoin is at by this point. But before the next major pullback, we need to see a 10x bear minimum. And that's what I'm championing now. That's what I'm keeping fully focused on, which is why this is titled 100x rally or price goes to zero, because if this doesn't occur, then we're going to see fairly modest price moves, which really is, I guess, okay, but that's not why we're in this project. That's not why we've been updating on this project for so long. It essentially means, although I'm sure everybody watching this would hopefully make a percentage gain, as the market cap is already so low at under a 60 million, but if it only achieves a 10x, if it only achieves $1 billion market cap, it's not really that exciting. Again, we can't turn our noses up at a 20x or so, and I guess it will still be extremely large considering how low we are and the gains that would be achieved. But our vision for this project was at least a $6+ billion market cap. But we have to wait and see. We're not going to get ahead of ourselves. Stay tuned, join the free Telegram group as we await the major Bitcoin halving event, which is now in 4 days. Join the free Telegram group because we're going to have some major updates there and exclusives. But this is it now for Veracity. This is going to be the biggest test. Are we going to officially see price break out, or are we going to see price remain flat? Let's see what happens. Until next update, seize the day. And don't forget to make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more Veracity updates.